Well, I think we're past the point of no return now, but I'm getting really excited about this. This is going to be so cool. Alright, hey, what's up guys? I hope you all are having a great day today. So today, we're going to be kind of tackling the cooling setup that I will be using on the Toyota. I was going to use the stock radiator, but I don't think it's going to be sufficient enough, and I don't have an oil cooler or a transmission cooler to go with it, so I have an idea. So my dad is currently rebuilding his 1994 Chevy 3/4 ton truck. A guy basically hit it, totaled it out, and the whole front clip needs to be replaced. So what he did is he bought a parts rig, and he has the front clip of that parts rig just right outside, and it actually has a radiator in it. It has an oil cooler and a transmission cooler. So I'm gonna rip that out and try to kind of mock it up and see if it'll work. Okay, so here it is. I think it's in pretty good shape. Well, so looks like it's going to be way too wide. Show you. This side definitely does not clear because the steering box is in the way. And even if it did clear, there's not going to be a lot of room to run any fans because I want to run a polar fan. So I think we might have to do some cutting, which is okay. Okay, so I kind of have planned out here what I want to do. The cool thing is it looks like this radiator and this motor kind of go together, or could potentially go together. Radiator probably came out of like it's probably on a 350, but the 5.3, all the stock tubing looks like it hooks right up to it, so that's pretty awesome. So I think I do want to use this style if it's not this radiator, if for some reason this one won't work. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out kind of a portion in this front clip to kind of tack it in there. I'll build up some brackets or something to hold it in place. And then I'll try to build the front clip kind of around it again, so amateur fabricator Gabe is gonna try his best here. You know, with that being said, I do have to say that I really am an amateur. I joke about being amateur Gabe, but even though I have like cut a lot of this truck up and welded a lot of parts on here that probably shouldn't be on here, you know, I still consider myself an amateur, and I'm still learning. And that's kind of why I started this YouTube channel, is to document the process of me learning this. And you know, to apply that to your own lives, it's like if you want to get really good at something, like I want to be a really good fabricator and I want to be really good at video editing. Obviously, from what you can see in my video editing, I'm not quite where I want to be, but you know, you're going to suck at it in the beginning, and you just kind of got to stay strong and keep focused. If it's something that you really want, whether that be a job, or you're in school, or you're trying to learn how to weld, or anything difficult that's really worth going after, you know, it's going to take time and it's going to be a process. So no matter what you're working on right now or doing, just stay focused. It's going to pay off. And you know, I think TJ Hunt, he's another YouTuber, he says keep moving forward, and I think that's definitely, you know, keep moving forward and keep learning and keep doing the best you can. So with that, we're probably going to ruin this front end on this Toyota, but we're going to give it our best shot. So here we go. Okay, so this is one piece I definitely don't want to destroy while I'm just aimlessly cutting up the front end. This is the hood latch, so definitely going to try to use this later, and I'm just going to try to find somewhere safe to keep it. Okay, step one complete. Cut the top part off. Okay, so the radiator fits now. I had to cut off the entire front end, but it fits. I went a little overboard on the cutting, I'm not gonna lie, but it's because I have an idea. So, as you can see, the radiator's in, plenty of room here, which is awesome. I'm gonna run a pretty big, thick Ford Taurus electric fan, so I wanted lots of room for that. But what I'm going to do as far as the front end, how I'm going to mock it up now, is I'll cut out the rest of the inside of the fender, and then I'm going to bring the whole fender in so it's kind of closer to the radiator. Same on this side, and what's going to actually do is it's going to kind of dovetail the front end. I know it's not called a dovetail, but it's basically the same concept. It's going to bring the nose in so it's skinnier, and ultimately, I think that will make it perform better off-road, and I think it's going to look awesome. So I'm going to keep cutting a little bit. I have to stop here pretty soon, but glad I'm making lots of progress. It feels good. Also, just a little tip for you. For Sawzall blades, I use the Milwaukee Torch blades. They're absolutely awesome. They last forever. I've been like busting through this whole thing, and it's been cutting through it like butter. So haven't had to switch the blade out once. It's doing awesome. Definitely recommend using these blades on your project. think we're past the point of no return now, but I'm getting really excited about this. This is going to be so cool. Okay, so got a little update here for you. I put the fender back on after cutting out the main support. So as you can see, this is all open now in there. What I am going to do is I just have this sitting in here for right now, but my plan will be is to run tubing, probably connect it, mount it up to the shock here, and then connect it to the front bumper up here, and then across to the other side. I'll do a similar thing on the other side as well, and then I can kind of build supports off of that for the radiator, for the oil cooler, and transmission cooler, stuff like that. It'll just give it a lot more of a sturdy base for all that stuff. I do have to go in right now and work on some homework, but probably the next video, or in a video coming soon, will be finishing up that other side, cleaning up that whole mess, and then I'll start to build the, I'm gonna call it a cradle. I think that would be what it was called. Just kind of cradle everything in here. But anyways, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and go check out all my other videos. So with that, have a great rest of your day, and peace out.